Hey guys, how we doing? We having a good Monday so far? Or I guess some of you are probably on Tuesday right about now. But yeah, it's a fishing vacation. Which version of the Game Boy was that like 4 palettes of green? It's not advanced, I don't think. And I don't think it's color either. Is it the original Game Boy? I've always struggled to remember that. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with today. Let's see. Can you catch me a Gilman, please? I hear they're good eating, especially when they're covered in vinegar. Gilman? I have never heard of that fish before. I will say, though, this does kind of remind me of Dark Cloud's fishing system. I don't know if anybody's ever played that. I think it was a PS2 classic game. A little bit frustrating. Highly recommend it, though. They had like a fishing system. I almost wore that hat, Happy Satan. I was like, fuck, I want to wear that fish fear me, women fear me, I am alone in this. Yeah, but I was like, I couldn't color code it. Well, I was too lazy to color code it to fit with the theme. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and read the blurb on the Steam page so we know what we're getting into. Before that, though, I did get some merch purchased. It does actually give me a message if you guys choose to type one. So I try to stay on top of those, but these came in while I wasn't streaming. So it does keep a log in Streamlabs, so which I'm really grateful for. Kevin Loves Bears, who got a floating Namir sticker. Nice! I'm gonna time travel to the 1700s with gorilla suit and a bunch of drugs and become an absolute nightmare for a town of pilgrims. I think that scenario actually happened in France. Wasn't there some weird beast that was larger than anything they've ever like seen before that was just like mauling villagers and stuff like when they strayed outside the city? And there's a bunch of theories as to what it was. I don't know if it was like Luke Garou or something. I might be thinking of Johnny Quest, but I think one of the theories was that it was a lion that had been imported for a lord and like escaped being a pet or something. Yeah. You played the second Dark Cloud. I tried to get into that, which is called Dark Chronicle here. Yeah, that's the actual name of it. I don't know why they called it Dark Cloud 2 here in America. I just could not get into it. I don't know what happened. I got to the sewers and I got really sad. I don't know. I have that problem sometimes where I play like an original game I really like, and then I just can't make the break to a sequel. All right, last little bit of merch. FX, thank you for buying the Bonfire sticker. That's really cool. Okay, well, onward we go. I guess I'll go ahead and dim the music a bit. And oh, I've still got to read this Steam page. You should replay it. Yeah, I really want to. I want to do long-range streaming where I just, like, play a long-form RPG game or something. It's just really hard to keep up. Like, I couldn't even do Gregory Horror Show, and that was something I really wanted to do. Let's see. What's your favorite meme, fishing hat / shirt? I've only ever heard of, the fishing one. That I don't know many fishing hats, unfortunately. Okay, so, it's a really simple game. It emulates the controls of, I guess, a Game Boy Advance, except I guess it's Lame Boy here. I'm gonna stretch the screen out a little bit, because as you can tell, the actual screen is that tiny, green square in the middle. Before we get into it, though, according to the Steam page, Fishing Vacation. It's a I said gaycation, what the hell? It's the vacation you've been waiting for. You and your buddy have the keys to their uncle's cabin up in the mountains near the best lake you've ever fished at. The ecology has seemed to change since you've last been there, though, and the uncle is nowhere to be found. But don't let that stop you from reeling in a big one. Fishing Vacation is an homage to Game Boy games of the past. The game is part fishing adventure, part, and then I'll not read any more so we don't get spoiled. But over the span of 3 days, you'll dig up your own worms, catch your own dinner as you uncover mysteries of the vacant cabin and the whereabouts of, and I'll stop there. But there's at least 3 endings. I think there's technically 4, but the thing says at least 3 endings. Humorous story, over 30 types of fish and creatures to catch. Okay, guys, go ahead and drop your favorite fish, and we'll try to catch it in this, I guess. Let's see. Love the green and jade coloration. Yeah, I got that when I was making the thumbnail. If I remember right, while counting, there's only like 4 to 5 colors in the palette. So you guys know that it's a superb Lame Boy here, but we're gonna stretch it out a bit, I think. Let's see, how is that? Nope, too much. Okay, alright, good enough. I tend to be really particular. You know what? Maybe I should edge it closer so you guys can see the comments a little bit better. But then it's off center. No, it isn't. Wait, no, it isn't. Okay, all right, we're good. We are so good. Just a little bit more. I don't know why, but it will bug me forever if I don't. Okay, all right. So, controls. Left and right bumper cycles palettes, which I would never do because I spent like an hour applying color filters to different pieces of my model texture to eat. Let's see. Any pale fish, don't eat red fish like salmon. Oh, I like salmon. I also like a lot of white fish. They tend to be a little less fishy tasting. Did I overdose on uranium-200? Listen, I hear like radioactive stuff has the most calories of anything, like, or maybe it's the most energy. I don't know. Okay, so directional pads and A and B. That's it. Okay, in we go, in we go. Enough stalling. I'm actually getting nervous. Okay. I remember there being another fishing game a while back. Yeah, I saw that too. It was like a 3-minute game, which is why I never really got the time. No. Which is why I never really got the time to play it. Okay. Fishing vacation. I recently received a letter from a dear old friend. That might be a bit loud. Oh, I love this. Listen how crunchy that, I love chiptunes. I don't know. Maybe my lifetime of pirating games has given me a love of chiptunes because they always play, but man. Let's see. In the letter was an invitation to a fishing trip. It'll be just like old times, my friend wrote. A wave of nostalgia washes over me as I reminisce. It's been well over 10 years since I'd last been there. As children, we'd visit their uncle's cabin by the lake. What do you mean there? Whose? Like our friends? Why does it say there? The lake always had the largest trout you'd ever seen. I slowly regained my composure and made up my mind. I love how our little penknife that we used to open up the letter opener has a fish on it. That's pretty good. Keygen, yeah. Keygen music is great. There's this one that, I forget what it's, I think it's Cold Dreams, but that one is awesome. It's one of my favorites of all time. I'd recommend listening to it. I don't know, it's almost like a shanty. It's weird, I don't know. There's like a general neutral way to refer to someone. Yeah, but if this is supposed to be well, I guess they could be like the first non-binary person in like the 80s or whatever. Or I guess Game Boy had, late 90s? I immediately wrote back accepting my friend's offer, not knowing it would be my biggest mistake. I should have never went on that damned... Well, considering, it's fishing vacation. Hooray. Lakeview Cabin sequel. You guys asked for it, here it is. How's the audio, by the way? I dropped the gain another little bit, since the last stream, but tell me if it needs to be dropped more. So then he says, if you go, you're as good as fired. Anyway, long story short, gonna need to find a new job. But hey, we need a break every now and then, right? Either way, I'm glad you could make it, buddy. In all honesty, I forgot all about the good old days. But when I got mailed the cabin key from my uncle, all those memories hit me like a trout over the head. Jeez. Clubbed like a baby seal, really. Lakeview Cabin 2 did come out, didn't it? Yeah, I still need to find the time to play it. My eyes are melting, my eyes are green. It is a nice color palette, though. I like how the darker parts of the green kind of go blue a little bit, and that's a secret whenever you're doing shadows on like green things, is to give it a bit of a blue tint. How's your uncle been, by the way? You know, I'm not too sure. That letter he sent was the only contact we've had with him for years. Last I saw, he was going through the divorce. Oh no. You've played Lakeview Cabin, you know where this is going. We've been tough, must have been tough, especially for my little cousin. My uncle seemed pretty happy about it, though. Ah, we're finally here. Why is my heart rate up? I guess I'm just amped. Green color blindness must be rough. I'm glad mine's blue, but damn. Green color blindness? That's right, where you get red and green mixed up. I think they had a joke about it in Adventure Time, where the guy was like, here, I got the emerald, and they're like, that's a ruby. And it's like, no, it's the same color. So, a bit more run down than I remember. Is my uncle even here? Oh, a bit more run down than I remember. Is my uncle even here? Well, only one way to find out. Last one in's a rotten flounder. God, the fish. Enough with the fish, my dude. I hate, look at us. Look at us. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that dumb smile on our face. I wonder if we're going to be smiling throughout the whole game, even if something bad happens. I can't go back out. I was like, wait, maybe I should have taken a peek around. It's a painting of a fish. Is it me or does those look like dark stains on that rock? So dead. No time to sleep. It's time to fish. I love this. This is gorgeous. You know what I've been thinking of playing? There's some, I don't know, Charlie of Critical fame played it the other day. I forget what it's called, but it's free to play until May 6th. And it does look like kind of a fun game, and I love character customization, so it might be something fun to do in the next day. It's a poster of a fish. Okay, so pictures, posters. It's a master bedroom. All right. Play the record? We'll hold off on that. Dusty books all line the shelves, all about fishing. Have I played Franbo? No, I've actually held off on that. It's like a point-and-click mystery horror game, right? Which is right up my alley, but I've never found the time. Dusty books all line the shelves, all about fishing. Okay. You know what? I was about to say, is there a squeaky floorboard that I should pay attention to? But no. I guess it's just like a random, Cute. Alright. Let's see, that's actually a little loud. That's a lot of fish. Nice. If you love character customization, play Saints Row. I've been meaning to play Saints Row for a long time. This place isn't ominous at all. Yeah, it is. It's such a friendly place. I'm getting real Lavender Town vibes from it. Huh. There's no one here. Oh well, more cabin for us. Why are you dressed like Mickey Mouse? This place hasn't had any... I should give him Mickey Mouse voice. This place hasn't had any visitors... Oh, that sounds like Chris Chan. Wait a minute. This place hasn't had any visitors in a while. Hey, looks like we still got a little daylight left. Still time for a little fishing. I'll be outside. Grab those fishing poles and meet me out back. I want to do a Mickey Mouse voice, but I don't think I have the strength, guys. It's a photo of a fish. Read Inuit mythos. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna tie in. Ezra Chan, no! A fish is fine too. There are many gods within the Inuit beliefs. One such god is Sedna. I know this myth because I watched Phalis review kind of like a mythological thing. I think it was where her dad like sold her to a wealthy guy, and as they sailed away, it turned out the guy was like actually a bird god in disguise. Something happened and her fingers got cut off and she fell into the ocean, and like from her fingers, her bleeding fingers, like a bunch of like manatees and sea life sprouted from it and took off. I think. Yeah. And then her dad went to live on Bird Island. I don't know. Shit's whack, okay? Careful with those Mickey impressions. Those Disney ninjas are quick and swift as the Nintendo ninjas. Yeah. No more fingy foods for 3 moons, Sedna. One such god is the goddess Sedna, goddess of the sea. Hers is a tragic tale with many different versions, either good or bad depending on the tale. Each version features the same conclusion. I'll read some more tomorrow. Okay, fine. Alright, that's one fishing pole, just one more. What is our cousin's name? Or is this our brother? I forget. His fireplace hasn't seen a fire in a while. Alright, what's in the trap door? The cellar door is locked with 3 padlocks. Our uncle's down there, isn't he? Sea myths are the weirdest ones. We've got like 50 different ones in Scotland. Really? Ladyfingers, delicious. Are you kids ready to take the fishing poles, add some bait to it, then throw it in the lake? The nervous faces of the kidnapped people before they get tossed into the lake. That's splendid. You watched Phalis' video on Britannica, Beauty and the Beast. I've seen every Phalis video on Beauty and the Beast, like going all the way back to Old Man's Inception. Good stuff. Oh wow, Pixel Gemini purchased a floating Amir mug from the store. Fish up something good, Ezra Mouse Chan. Alright, I'm gonna have to go for Chris Chan. I just need to try. Hate that creaking. A note, we're leaving, don't come looking for us. Oh, okay. The trash can is filled with nothing but fish bones. The fridge is packed with tons of fish heads. Okay. I hear fish heads are actually, oh, there's the other one, really nutritious. Like, there's something specifically in fish heads that you can't get anywhere else. It's some, like, micro or macronutrients, and apparently it's really good for teeth health. And from what I've heard, this could just be a rumor, make sure you verify. Bears, when they have, like, a cavity or, like, a toothache, they'll specifically prioritize eating fish heads because apparently it helps with that. I don't know. Just what I heard, but it makes me wonder what we're missing out on, considering we only eat the flesh of the animals, right? Not really the days where we do bones and organs anymore. I think we just talked about this in the other stream, too. The inside of the oven is scorched all over. Oh god, what did he do? What did he do? The sink is surprisingly clean. Yeah, probably bleached, I'm sure. The table set for 3. The plates are all pretty grimy. We've got fish heads in Norway along with sheep heads. I've heard sheep's eyes are eaten. That's insane. I could never bring myself to eat those, but it makes you wonder what's in them that you're not getting, right? Fish cheeks are the best. It's quiet. Don't worry. No, it's not. Okay, Mickey or Christian, I don't know. Don't worry about worms. Tonight's bait is on me. But you're getting your own bait tomorrow. Alright, maybe we'll go Mickey. I don't know. It's probably going to turn into a fusion of both. Who am I kidding? Lake this way, but what if I go this way? You got minnows in your ears? I got your bait. Come on. Oh, I guess we'll be going left to get baked. Bait to tomorrow. No. Eyes are juicy grapes. Ooh. I'm against eating heads, lungs, brain, and hearts. Yeah, I can understand heads, because I think you can get issues with the brains and stuff. Liver's pretty good from what I've heard, though. I'm a fish glutes enjoyer. I think every part of everything is eaten somewhere in the world. Yeah, like, definitely. We waste a lot when you think about it. Oh, look at that. I had to... The thumbnail is entirely composed of this still image. I had to, like, duplicate it and then, like, make... If you look at the thumbnail, you know what I mean. I had to recreate the dock, but heading towards the camera and not away from it. I'm not happy with the demure in that one, but everything else is pretty cool. Just like I remember it. A bit more green, though. Breathe it in, buddy. Now that's some fresh air. Now let's Christian the start of an awesome vacation. That's so fucking weird. Alright, it's Christian. Looks like there's something right in front of us. Go ahead and reel a big one in. Reel a big one, my friend. Okay, alright. So I've got 3 worms. Bullseye. Wait, what? Okay. What? I was so close. Oh man.
You caught up.
Left shoe, 6 inches. Well, it's not the most edible fish. Would you consider having a look into the Stanley Parable? I remember when everyone and their mom played that like 10 years ago. It was a good game. 1 boneless fish, please. Fish to the extreme. The most edible fish. But at least we're in, let's see, how does Christian sound? But at least we're doing our part in cleaning the lake. Plus, if you find the other one, you got a new pair of shoes. Alright, let's get back to fishing while we can. Oh, this is weird. Alright, we're gonna catch us a skyfish. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, let me see if I can... Oh! I was about to say, because I don't see any more of those, spots. Okay. And I can also change the palette. Oh, which you guys can't see because it's zoomed in. Well, this one's, the exact pier we're on, except it's colored. It looks like there's only the one palette, and that's a little bright, so we'll go back to the classic, I think. What? Gee, okay, alright. I'm getting it.
You caught up.
Salmon, 12 inches. Salmons are scary. Have you seen what happens to them after like the breeding time? They basically zombify and rot real time. What a horrible fate. Just, that's rough, man. I'd throw myself into a bear. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a way to change the actual palette for the game. I remember seeing it manually at it. Really? Oh, okay. It's not the back button. It's not the trigger. It's the R1. Okay, so we've got black and white. Ooh, I actually, yeah, it's all right. I mean, I like the golds and lavenders. That's always a fun one. This one makes it look like it's at night. Neat. Ooh. Nothing looks right to me anymore. I actually really like the kind of like a cool bluer mintier one. This is the one I would have picked if I hadn't coded my freaking model for the other one. Alright, well this is really fun. I'd recommend getting this on Steam. There's a link in the description, by the way. Okay, we're back at the other one. Here we go. First try, not too bad. Alright. Sorry for the loud controller noises, not a lot I can do. Trout, 7 inches. Okay. Salmon are metal. Spock, I really expect how they just fucking die. Yeah, they don't just die, man. They just, oof. Local fish day. You ready to get that 50% salmon? Whew. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. You can choose between life without sex or dead but Chad. Well, does the transformation still happen to them if they don't actually engage in the whole breeding thing? Because I know a similar thing happens with squid. Like, during the mating process, they actually, like, half lobotomize themselves, and they get Alzheimer's, and it's a really rough time after the mating process for the males. It's not much better for the females, because when they lay the eggs, I think they actually starve themselves to death or something. It's rough, man. I think being a human is bad, you know what I mean? Damn, Christian got like 3 worms, what a loser. Alright, I think that's enough for today. I still can't put my finger on what Christian sounds like, which is weird considering all the documentaries I've heard. We're gonna head back real quick. That's it for today. Time to get some rest. It's been a long time since I've actually listened to anything about him, though, because it's just so depressing. Or them, I guess. I don't know anymore, like this way. The worms will be there for tomorrow. Time for bed. It's even worse with the male anglerfish. They basically have to be assimilated into the female. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. That's something out of a horror movie. No comment about these stains, brutta? Ah, fishing is what my soul needed. Reeling and dealing does the body good. Okay, is that it? I didn't get any keys. I'll write some more tomorrow. Alright, what now? Do I, like, make us lunch, or... How do I cook the fish? That's one thing. I'd be really screwed if I had to, like, survive on fish. I have very little idea of how to gut and prepare them. Hate that creek. Hey, buddy, I've got dibs on that room. Sorry. That's where all the Lego sets are. Are we gonna eat the fish? I mean, go to bed, stay up. What else can I do? Like, I mean, I could figure it out, but it would be kind of a pain and kind of messy. Can't you just, like, can't you just cut off the tail and, like, run a stick through it and set it over a campfire like they do in anime? How close is that to real life? I mean, I guess you could put any piece of meat over a fire and get something out of it. But I'd be a little bit worried about parasites, too. I know there's, like, some fish that are really susceptible to it. What are these again? Oh, I guess they're, like, galoshes. Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing for me to interact with, so we gotta go. Eat the fish, gross. We're just catching fish to torture them. Call Blinky, or catch Blinky from The Simpsons tomorrow. Yeah, everything is clearly radioactive. It's right up his alley. Pull every intestines and black membrane of the abdomen and done. Gutting a fish is super easy. Yeah, you just slit it from, like, throat to tail, right? It's the after part that I'm like, You can fish with dynamite. You can. Parasites add flavor. I think you'd have guts all over if you just stab them. Let's see. Use karate to catch... Well, for tilapia, you just send it and deep fry it whole. Really? That's interesting considering tilapia are like garbage disposal fish from what I've always heard. Interesting. Bedtime, I guess. Yeah, from what I remember... Oh, okay. Tilapia, at least in some places, are used as like a water filtration thing where they'll like have them near tainted water or like sewer water, and the tilapia will just eat anything, and so it just kind of clears out the water a little bit. Master bedroom. Oh, it's a little girl's shoe. Wait a minute. So, his uncle and wife lived up here. And he also mentioned, like, it's really hard on my little cousin. And we just found a little girl's shoe. What if the other one's down there, too? Guys, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Trout! These fellas are packed with vitamins and minerals. I wish I was what? What? Was that like a joke? Oh, I wish I was packed with vitamins and minerals. Okay, I get it. Salmon. Salmon can live in both salt and fresh water. Salt water is more affordable, though. Isn't it like the fact that the salmon move into waters that they're not generally in, and it causes their body to kind of rot real time? Should I bother looking at anything else? Oh, let's read more about Setsuna, or whatever her name is. In this version of Sedna's tale, she is a lovely maiden. Pursued by many of the local men, she rejects them all. As her father grows impatient, he meets an unknown hunter. The hunter sorry, I already spoiled this. I'm sorry, guys. I just expected it to be a blurb. I didn't expect it to, like... Sorry. The hunter requests his daughter's hand in marriage. The father accepts the offer, giving him his daughter. All the days where you could just sell off your children to people you don't know and earn some money. It's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Good morning. Up at 'em early. Why am I so... I don't know why, but this font is hard for me to read. I don't know why. Up and at 'em. Early fish gets the worm. What? It's a phrase. Early bird gets the... Boy. Who is this? Our cousin, I think? Our cousin's just got fish on the brain. Wait, what the... That was weird. Actually, I can't move my guy anymore. Like, you hear that, right? Maybe I need new batteries? Okay, wait, that just went full screen. Why did that happen? That's weird. Okay, hang on. I can't move, but for some reason... Like, I can hit the... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume I need new batteries. I guess we'll take a break here, even though it really hasn't been that long. Sorry, guys. You've been cursed by the Chandler. No! Oh, it's the A-log curse. Alright, give me like 3 seconds. Did you click outside the game somehow? No, haven't touched anything. And yeah, like I said, I can still move stuff in the background, but that's it. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll see. Watch me have to, like, close the game and lose all my progress. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, just got a fresh pair of batteries, but some bad news, it's still not moving my character. I think the game actually bugged out. I wonder if it's because I initiated that repeated dialogue with our cousin, or brother, I don't know, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have to restart the game, so I'll see you guys in a second. Game coded by Sonichu. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess. Here we go, guys. Oh, wait, continue. No. Oh, wait. I hit new game. 1 sec. Alright, let me just restart again. I will say there is, almost like a delay when you, when you, like, move the button arrow keys and stuff. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Oh no, what did I just do? Okay, one more time. Thankfully, there's a continue, so I don't have to replay through all that, which is really nice, much appreciated. Okay. Just noticed Namu is Game Boy Color themed. Yeah, that was what I was going for. Thank God. I am not talking to you, Christian. Yeah, that was really weird. I'm glad there's a save system. I'm so glad. Sonic Adventures Fishing Fiasco. Wasn't there like a fishing... What? This is freaking me out a little bit, because I know it's gonna get bad. Like, you know it's gonna get bad, right? I wonder if the more worms I got, the more I can fish. Not too bad. 3 times the amount as yesterday. Back to the fish country, Finland. Dig the grave. Let me just see what happens when we go back. I've already got my worms. Let's get to fishing. Don't you typically look for, like, bait at night, though? Although I guess you could probably do it during the day. Wow, this new version of worms is a radical change from the regular formula. Yeah, we haven't bombed anyone. It's nuts. It's weirdly hard to do this with the D-pad, where you kind of like rotate it. Catfish, 12 inches. I hear catfish are good, aren't they? Never had one, I don't think. I think I had catfish etouffee when I went to New Orleans that one time, though. A lot of worms in there. Yeah, they must be really happy with something, huh? I'm gonna see if I can use the analog stick for the rotating feature. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. A flounder! 8 inches! I thought that was a sea creature. Maybe... Isn't that a sea creature? I wonder what happens if I hadn't caught any worms. Sardine, 3 inches. Aw, cute. I've never had a sardine. I've always wanted to try a sardine and an anchovy. Because I hear like they're really little salty fish that people used to get in their pizza in like the 80s. But I don't think that's a thing anymore. Oh, this really is fishing vacation. Yeah, are you guys zen yet? I'm not. In Slavic countries, we eat a catfish on Christmas Eve. Really? What started that tradition? Because I don't typically associate seafood with winter months, but I guess there is ice fishing, isn't there? Makes me wonder what fish actually do if they're in like a lake or whatever and it's frozen over. Because I imagine they're not really eating many bugs. An eel! Wow, 36 inches. What do they call that? A sugi or something? Ugi? Eggy? I don't know. In Japanese. It's like grilled eel or something. Ushi, maybe. I don't know. Sardines are good. I think you can eat it. I'm not entirely sure. At some Korean restaurants, there's like this type of kimchi where it's like a bunch of tiny salted dry fish, like with the head still on. I like to try weird stuff, and I've had it, but the problem is they are so full of bones. And it's like, I can't possibly spit out all these bones, you know what I mean? Bass, 16 inches, nice. I can't possibly spit them all out, you know what I mean? So you just end up with like a bunch of sharp bones in your mouth. It's really weird. I don't know how people do it. There must be a trick that I'm not getting. But yeah, it's just like a little bowl of tiny, dried fish with all their heads still on. Lost worm. Oh, wait. Was I not paying attention? Alright, let's try this again. It's really hard for me to talk and do things at the same time. Oh, god damn it. Alright, one more time. I jumped the gun. I pressed the button way too quick. Man, am I glad that I got a bunch of extra worms. Hooray, 35 inches. Nice. Did they even fry the fish? I don't know. I mean, like, no, they weren't fried, they were dried. And each sardine, or I don't know if they were sardine or anchovies, but these tiny fish that were dried were the size of, like, a little smaller than your pinky finger. Let's see. Oh, those aren't extra worms, those are the normal amount you need each day. Really? Oh, fuck. And I've wasted them. Oh, no, but I don't see any more. Maybe back there, actually. Did I already mess up my game by missing that one worm? See, stuff like this makes me anxious. Okay, no looking at chat. I keep wanting to do that. And that's how I end up missing the fish. God, it's so far away. Get over here. Obligatory, I think it's scorpion reference. Koi! 9 inches. Boy, this is just a really diverse, lake. Eat bony fish with bread. Fish bones are flexible and can easily get stuck in the throat, and the bread just fucking plows it down your gullet. But that's the thing, like, the Korean dish didn't have any bread. It doesn't get served with bread. I'm wondering how they do it, because it seemed very common, right? Whew. Play Lakeview Cabin 2. Yeah, I need to. Well, I mean, what am I saying? This is Lakeview Cabin 2. What? Alright, guys, do you see any other, spots that the fish might be hiding? Also, let me know if my voice sounds any different. I'm trying to raise the noise gate a little bit, or maybe it's lower, I don't know. I put it down from like 70.8 to like 69. Hopefully to get rid of any stupid noises that I'm like not actually speaking with. But sometimes if you're too aggressive with the noise gate, it can end up making your words sound weird because as you trail off softly, it cuts it off. So, something to keep in mind. Just cast it out, see what you find. Alright, here we go. I think we got all the dark spots, though. Wow, that one didn't even fight. I got a sponge! Oh god, no. SpongeBob, no. Well, he's dead now. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. Yeah, hurl it into the shade. Next time I'll do that. There's like a weird little grotto to the left that I kind of want to deal with. Hey, wait, where's our friend? Wasn't he doing stuff too with us? Where were you? Another successful day of fishing in the bucket. Too bad my uncle isn't here to see all those catches. Yeah. Where is he anyway? Okay, this is the same. Oh, that's right, I didn't read it before okay, I read it before the game glitched and I had to restart. Okay, glad I didn't forget about that. Okay. Bass. Some bass live up to 16 years, old enough to legally drive. Nice. That's gotta be blood on the rug, right? At this point, killing SpongeBob would be a mercy killing. Yeah, he's really suffering from seasonal rot, isn't he? Sardine, thought to be a good topping on pizza, but I can't see why. Okay, so it wasn't anchovies. But I could have sworn that anchovy pizza was a thing, but it's sardine pizza? Am I crazy? I thought it was anchovies. Either way, I'd like to try both one of these days. I subscribed to your channel because of Lakeview Cabin walkthrough videos. Didn't know there's a sequel. Yeah, there's a Lakeview Valley sequel, I think, and a Lakeview Cabin sequel. I left for a bit. Did we fix the game? Yeah, I had to restart, but thankfully it saves every night. It's anchovies too. I wonder which is better. I mean, it's gotta be better than pineapple on pizza, right? Catfish. Look at the little whiskers on this cutie. Don't go touching them though. Wait, why not? Why can't you touch catfish whiskers? Eel. The eel has 2 sets of jaws. Beat that, Spielberg. I actually saw an interesting thing on eels a little while ago. Like, apparently they drove Freud up the wall because he dissected like 200 of them trying to figure out how they reproduce, but he couldn't find any organs in any of them. And they think that why he wasn't finding any was that there is only a specific stage in the eel's lifespan where they have those organs. They develop them, use them, and then I guess I don't know what happens, but they cease to have them after a point in time. Because the eel actually goes through like 7 different stages depending on where it is and like migrating and like breeding habits and stuff. It's really whacked out. And there's like a recent YouTube video talking about it. What was your first stream under your current name? Resident Evil maybe? I think? Don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Used to be Stay Calm Cursory though. Didn't he use only male eels? I don't know. How can you tell if it's a male eel if they don't have any genitals, right? Catfish also have spikes on their back. Wait. Did somebody tell me why you shouldn't touch catfish whiskers? The whiskers can cut you? What? Really? Is that why they exist? Are they like... I thought they were like a sensory thing, like antenna on ants, but they have razors and stuff? Yeah, they only breed in Sargasso, if I recall. After that, they go back to the old world. Right! Isn't that nuts? What's a dude gotta do to get some eel baby? Creator of Lakeview Cabin also made the Dread X Collection 5. Not sure if it's good. Dread X Collection. I'll have to look into that. They are super sharp. Yikes! Koi loved to be hand-fed, just like me. Ray. Manta rays can jump up to 10 feet out of the water. That's some sick airtime. Well, they are very aerodynamic, I suppose. I wonder what the point of them being flat is, though. Like, on what planet is it better to be flat? Doesn't that just mean things can take a bite out of you more easily? Like, they can get their mouth on you? Flounder. Their eyes are on one side and watch you wherever you go. Creepy. Trout and salmon. Wait, where's my sponge? Hey, where's my sponge? I found a sponge today. Wait, my sponge isn't here, guys. SpongeBob has escaped containment. I mean, it must be in here somewhere, right? Did I just throw it back in? Probably got threatened by like Nickelodeon executives and we were forced to release it. I still haven't collected any of the 3 padlocks. Oh, the book only records what you find in dark spots. Fuck. That's just disappointing. Mon and SpongeBob should be contained, honestly. Yeah. They're all shadows of themselves. Absolute husks. I almost look like eyes. The knots in the wood in the top right. And there's like a face in the top left. Guys. Okay. Well, I think I might be dying too if I were a record player that'd been forced to play for like 3 days straight. The water has stopped running. The inside of the oven is scorched all over. There's less fish heads than last I checked. The trash has gotten somewhat more pungent. Okay, the plates are... So stuff is changing. We're leaving. Don't come looking for us. The photo of a fish. Alright, I should do a more thorough check. I can't leave. Why are we still smiling? Something's weird. Like, why are we still smiling? The water is no longer running. Okay. The father, in his haste, had just given his child to a bird creature merely disguised as a human. Determined to right his wrong, he went after his daughter. Rowing in his kayak, the man approaches the birdman's lair. He barges inside, saves his daughter, and escapes. Shortly soon after, the creature learns its bride escaped. Oh wait, so like it wasn't trying to eat her or anything? Like it was legit just like, hey, I mean, it just sounds like he was a bird dude. It takes flight, giving chase to its runaway bride. So like, how is Seduna or whatever her name feeling about all this? Like it was okay if he wasn't a bird? That's weird. Eek! Oh, it's just you. You scared me. Sorry, I just had the weirdest dream last night. Want to hear it? Guys, do we want to hear it? Oh my god. Chris Chan's dreams have always been a little... Birdman made a fair deal and the human double crosses him. Yeah, exactly. Bird just wanted to get married and have a happy family. Yeah. Thanks, John. Now for the weather. Yes. Alright, Christian dreams are always the best. Right on. Okay, so last night, I woke up. Or rather, I thought I woke up. And Barb was there. Just kidding. I couldn't move my body, but I could see. Freaky, right? That's called sleep paralysis. I just had that for like the first time earlier this year. Yeah, I couldn't move. Everything was like a different color. And then I think I realized that since it was dark, I still had more time to sleep. And then I was really happy and I just went back to sleep. I don't know. I think I'm too much of a sloth to get sleep paralysis effectively. I couldn't move my body, but I could see. Freaky, right? It gets freakier. My eyes started to adjust to the dark. Shouldn't they have already been adjusted? So this is a different window, but really it's just a mirrored version of ours. I can tell by the wood patterns. Whew. Paralysis demon. First time, yes. There was no demon or anything. All I could see was like the corner of my room because I couldn't move. I was just looking off to the top left. I have woken up with the impression that someone was sitting like 3 feet away from my bed and started like trying to talk them down and then realized that it was literally my computer monitor. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, have you ever just had a dream where you wake up so disoriented? Like, you're actually upset with yourself of how you could be so disoriented with your own room and stuff. It doesn't happen often, but it's happened like twice a year, I think, for me on average. If you're sleeping, does that mean this window's on the ceiling? What, you don't go to sleep, completely on your side, just staring out the window? My window came into view. I stared at it. It felt like I was staring forever, but then, just as I was about to nod off back to sleep, I saw it. Oh, fuck. Boo! Did I scare you? Sock him in the gut and leave. Alright, enough spooking. Let's get to hooking. That doesn't rhyme, you fuck. It was just a silly dream, that's all. That thing that started to creep into the window looked exactly like that horror from Adventure Time. Like, the first episode it appears. Sleeping on your back is weird. I wish I could, but I have to sleep on my sides. Unfortunately, that means that I have to rotate like every hour in my sleep. The Crooked Man, yeah. That was a good classic, wasn't it? 123 Heartbeat. Did that scare me? That's a new record. I think it's gotten into the 30s in one of the previous games. He saw it, didn't he? I literally slept for 13 hours last night. Don't be worried when I'm so active. I mean, as soon as the water stops flowing, like, is anyone gonna take out the trash? People are living like animals. Alright, time to go. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. That's a lot of crows. Oh, those are numbers. 3, 2, 1. I legit like this theme, and I just realized why. It's because it sounds a lot like one of Ever 17's soundtrack songs. I know a couple people have played it, so you might know what I'm talking about it, but there's this one... I would play it, but it's freaking copyrighted. I found that out when I got demonetized during my Powerpuff Girl reading. It's kind of like that weird sound, like womp, like that. I like that. And I guess that's because it hits me with a little bit of nostalgia. It's music of my sleep paralysis name. You never played Crooked Man on your channel, did you? Maybe you could play that. That was a nightmare of a game to play, though. It was like, I remember it being like 13 parts. Get out of here, crows. Nobody likes you. Yeah, and plus it was really hard. Like, when the Crooked Man showed up, it was an RPG Maker chase on steroids. So really unfair, really kind of rough. Okay, here we go. No losing fish. Or worms, I guess. Alright, I'm in the zone, the fishing zone. A lobster, of course. This one's really distant. That was weird. I had to pull on that for a long time. Sorry for the loud clacking. Not a lot I can do with the vigorous button mashing. God, this one's really fighting, isn't it? Ah, what? Alright, hang on. That's so weird. Okay, well, I'll try that. I'll save that one for last, I guess. It was so weird. It was like it... I have a feeling that that had to do with the A-B mashing. It's like it wasn't recognizing it. Wouldn't be the first time that happened in this game, but still, yeesh. Are worms actually effective, like, 'cause it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not like fish will ever encounter worms in their life. They mostly eat the flying bugs, right? That, like, land in the reeds. That was tough. Jellyfish, what the... You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe they'll get a worm, but, like, 9 times out of 10, aren't they just eating bugs that skim the top of the water? Or, like, I saw... Okay, alright. Time to leave, right? What? Am I losing my touch or something? Alright. Time to use the palm. Come on.
You caught up.
Unicorn fish, is that a thing? They could just give the middle of my palm rug burn. Ow. Gee. If I break my controller, you know? Ow. Davy Jones. Wait, is that a new one? Was that always out there? Now there are 2. Wasn't there just one before? Am I crazy? I don't know. Okay, alright. Yeah, unicorn fish. That's not a thing, is it? It is a real thing. Ooh, I hate that. Can I leave? Like, start screaming, motherfucker, and jump in after it to get my worm back. I'm really nervous here. 130, fuck. Dude stole my bait, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna keep going after that, am I? I knew that thing had popped up. That wasn't here before. Come on. Boy, this is rough. Why am I working up a sweat playing a Game Boy Advance game? No, not another one of these. Okay. Clownfish. I think I'm the real clown in all of this. Let's go home, okay? Ah, my palm. So I think I realized why I wasn't effectively reeling them in earlier. It may have been because I was hitting the left button and the right button, but if this is emulating the Game Boy, I may not have seen, you know, I should have taken a closer look, but I think that it's actually the bottom and the right one, so I think that's on me. Okay, I cannot cast my line here. Is that someone in the corner back there? What do you mean someone in the corner back there? What back there? Hey, that cloud looks like a fish. The bottom one, the small one. What do you mean is there someone there? Don't freak me out, man. All right, you know what? To assert dominance, I'm going to put my line back over there. We're going to catch us whatever that is. Whew. Finding Namur. Here we go. Gosh, that's heading our way really quick, isn't it? I wonder what ending we're gonna get. Probably the bad one. Clam! I have a feeling the good ending is, or maybe like true ending, is gonna be more unlocking that thing. Okay, so we can cast it into the rocks. Even though it doesn't look like we did. Okay, alright. Oh, my palm is not gonna be happy. Starfish! Ow. Okay, alright, we're red. We're getting red. Davy Jones himself took the bait. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. Are you really okay? Are you... That's it for today. I'm afraid of what the music's gonna sound like. Does this game have multiple endings? It has 3+ endings, which typically means 4. Okay. Oh boy. Back to our little happy fishing hut. Ah, my hand hurts, not gonna lie. Someone has been eating the fish heads. $5 says the uncle that went missing killed his family and is hiding out in the freaking cellar or something. Only one more day of fishing left, my friend. A weekend isn't long enough. Need more time. Well, you don't have a job anymore. You could literally stay out here and probably eat fish and drink lake water for the rest of your life. I'm wishing for more fishing. Okay. Oh, wait, we better have a look at our new fish. Okay, sardine, catfish, eel... Clam! The largest clam ever recorded was over 4 feet long and 550 pounds. Must have been tasty. At that point, it sounds like it's going to be old meat. How was the starfish even resisting getting pulled through, is what I'm thinking. Well, it was probably the starfish from I'm Sorry, SpongeBob. You know what I mean? That one. Clownfish. You would think they'd be funny or something. Jellyfish. Jellyfish do not have a brain or heart. They just vibe. I love that. Much like me. Alright, lobster. Do not shake their hands to greet them. A simple bow is just fine. Well, see, now that's a trick. That just gets you to put your head down near them and then they get your nose. This was written by a lobster. Unicorn fish. Scientists are still unsure what the horn is for, other than the coolness factor. Well, I mean, like, porpoises have a horn, don't they? And swordfish have a horn. It's gotta be to, like, ward off predators or something, right? Trout, salmon. There's still a lot of fish we haven't caught. Okay, well, I don't think there's much we can do. I can't leave, and I can't go into the master bedroom that is reserved for masturbators, I suppose. Guys, I got a bad feeling. Hey, are you still up? If not, then get up. How about we do a little night fishing? Oh, he's gonna kill us. All right. I think I'm gonna take this off because I am suddenly a little bit warm. I guess from all the exercise? The book. Wait, did I not read the book? I checked the book in the morning. If you check it in the morning, you don't have to check it in the afternoon. You can only read it once per day. Wake up, it's Fish of the Month. Wake up, put on a little makeup. In a mood, please. Please what? What do you want me to do? All right, night fishing. I got itching for fishing. So go fish. How about no? Wake up, night fish. Night fishing means night fishes. Okay, fine. It's the killer. Leave Christian to die. Okay, we're gonna fish. We got our buddies back. All right, awesome. Meet me outside when you're ready. What? Don't you have any music? That's what I thought. Even the record player knows I'm about to go die. Yeah, see, we can't read it anymore. You had a lag spike? You wanted Christian to die. We'll get there. I'm sure we'll both die. It's kind of dark, but it should say like this way. I like that detail. I love that. I don't think I got that. Maybe I did. What about you guys? Is this making you want to fish? Yeah, this seems like a terrible idea, considering what we know. But it's not as if we're particularly safer at the cabin anyway, because clearly they can come to your window. Plus, if we're with Chris Chan, we might be able to have a fighting chance if there's two of us, right? Skinwalker time, no! This feels like the old Pokemon games. It does, doesn't it? I thought I saw something. Wow, so this is the lake at night, eh? Neat. And there's plenty of moonlight. I can kinda see okay. Well, okay. I can't really see anything, but that's fine. We only need to see our big catch. Yeah, what? The moonlight should be bright. There's not a cloud in the sky. And it's a full moon, too. Oh, God. We only need to see our big catches. Let's fish on, buddy. What do you mean, our big catches? Have you actually even been fishing? Okay, so we got a couple there on the left. Okay, there's nothing but ones on the left. Okay, here we go. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do this some more, aren't I? Sucker fish! Oh, those are cool. What was that noise? Oh, I'm not the only one. Did you just hear that? Was that a fish? Why don't you go find out? Oh God, there's something out there. Is it getting closer? No, it's just bobbing. Alright guys, Do we, fish the mysterious orb of light, or do we go for the mundane fish on the left? The moon doesn't reflect on the lake because the moon is a conspiracy. Are you in a relationship with the kid that invite? Well, apparently we're cousins, so technically we could still be. There's a whale, there's a whale, there's a whale, fish, she cried, and the whale was in full view. Alright, get ready to die, guys. This is a horrible mistake we've made. Alright, you kids want to see a dead body? This is how you see a dead body. Hours.
You caught up.
Oh. I'm getting real nervous. Listen, don't kill me until I run out of worms, at least, alright?
You caught up.
Beta fish! Oh, the most abused fish in the world, practically. It always makes me so... I can't even go into pet... Oh boy. I can't even go into pet areas, you know, because I just get so sad seeing them. I'm hearing noises. Real close. Too close to home. Huge freaking mistake. What am I doing? This is so dumb.
You caught up.
Clam. We've already got one of those. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I just know it's gonna happen. I'm at 140. The waiting is the worst part. You know what I mean?
You caught up.
These are all repeats. Why am I at 150? Why am I at 153? Oh my gosh, this sucks. This freaking sucks. I think I should prioritize the glowy things. Because everything else is just stuff I've caught before, I think.
You caught up.
Four worms left. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're gonna die, but we're gonna be fine. This one's really fighting. It's probably gonna be a monster.
You caught up.
Swordfish! Oh, those have been known to fly out and kill people. We got really lucky. 60 inches. That's a big fish. Okay, we've got one here. I hate the slow panning turn. I get nervous every time I pan the camera. Sometimes you catch the fish, sometimes the fish catches you. That's life. How many worms do I have again? This one's moving real slow. My palm is not happy.
You caught up.
Anglerfish, we were just talking about you. You guys hearing whispering? Oh, fuck that. Alright. You know what, let's just not do that. I see a spot over there. Oh fuck, I didn't know that would make me lose the worm. Okay, we're definitely not getting the good ending. I just wanted to adjust my... I didn't want to throw it at all. There's no way to cancel it. Okay, we're definitely getting the bad ending, guys. If we weren't fast-tracking it before. Like, would you still be here? I wouldn't. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Alright, ignore the background again. I bumped it when I was... There we go. Octopus. I can actually smell the hot rubber from all the friction on the analog stick. I'm feeling a little freaked. Let's head back. That's it for today. So time to get some rest. Uh-oh. It's kind of dark, but it should say, okay. Well, look, there's a key. It's a key covered in fish guts. I wish I didn't touch it. Okay. Two padlocks left. This place is getting freaky, buddy. Feels like we're not wanted here. Yeah, so let's leave right now. But if the fish are biting, don't be frightened. I hate this guy. I hate him so much. There's no water. There's ghosts assaulting us. Who told you you could stop? Hey, am I not allowed to look at my fish record? Oh, I don't think my palm can take much more of that, to be honest. Has it only been 3 days? Let me look at my fish log. Beta fish, still on the lookout for alpha fish. Trout, salmon. Suckerfish. Calling this fish by its biological name is said to bring about its death. What is its do you guys know what the biological name for suckerfish is? You need protective gloves to play this game. An octopus has 3 hearts and 3 times the love. They are intelligent. This fish can swim up to 70 miles per hour. It's better to better slow down your schools of fish, though. This fish likes to live in the dark depths of the water, a basement dweller. Okay. Well, it's our last day. I feel like I've lost all of my energy to fish. Something about the lake, it just seems off. But we've got the end of the trip on a good note. One last trip to the lake. What do you say, buddy? No. No. Fish on, buddy. Fish on. I am gonna kill you myself. Oh. While pursuing its bride, the creature makes a plea. It calls upon a sea spirit for help with her capture. As the pair escapes, their kayak is rocked by huge waves. At his wit's end, the father reacts hastily yet again. He tosses his child overboard into the icy waters. Yeet! Sedna surfaces, grasping a hold of the kayak's side. With a swift motion, her father's axe swings down. The rest of the book is ripped out. There's less fish heads than I last checked. Okay, this is all the same. Fishing on a school night? How can these idiots still be smiling? I wonder where those other 2 keys are. I don't think I'll sleep here ever again. You're not going to be sleeping at all if you don't leave right now. me see that window, actually. Oh, the fish bones. I know I haven't picked up any worms. I want to see what the dialogue says. Can't fish without any worms. Okay, I don't know what I expected. He smiled because fishing is so fun. Well, I'm glad they died doing what they loved. Why is my heart rate still up? I guess I'm just dreading what's gonna be happening. What did I just hit? What is that? It's just an animal skeleton. Yeah, shaped like a human in fetal position. That's all. Okay, these people are just terminally stupid. I don't care if they die anymore, because my immersion is ruined. No human being would look at all the stuff that's happened and be like, yeah, you're probably right. I think we've got enough worms. Let's go fish. No, we leave, guys. We leave and we call the cops. What an odd-looking worm. Bone worm. We've only got 5 worms. He's a kid trying not to think about it. Yeah, and the worst part is they're adults. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll start with the closest one, I guess. I'm sorry, Palm.
You caught a
Sunfish! Oh, everyone's favorite fish. The fish that are too stupid to live, right? Okay, a new one just appeared out in the middle there. Should I prioritize that one? Because that's new. Something is going to happen when I do that one. I'll work my way up to it. If I lose a worm, though, I'll make that my next priority. Oh, stupid! I was looking at chat! I'm a fucking idiot! Oh my god. Okay, wait, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I took 1 second to glance at chat. It's just so hard not to. Sunfish are sad. Yeah, they live a really sad life, don't they? No, what am I doing? Don't let me look at chat. I once played like a little app on a cell phone app store where it was like you play a sunfish, and as you go through life, like there's like 30 endings that you can get, like all ways to die as a sunfish, and they're all equally stupid.
You caught a
Great white, the head, the tail, the whole damn thing was the achievement I just unlocked. Okay. I have just enough for these last 2. I better not screw it up. I'm not looking at chat. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Here we go. This is it.
You caught a
Blue Tang. Oh, is that Dory? The Explorer? Okay, alright. This just appeared. Might as well. 1 worm left. What if you die by, like, pulling it in, but you're such a bad fisher that you lose it, and it's like the monster that's gonna kill you when you pull it in? I wonder if that's one of the endings. Probably not, but, you know. Come on, last worm, last fish.
You caught a
Pike. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. That's it for today. Time to get some rest. No, it's time to leave. Isn't it? We leave now, please? Like this way. I mean, you've already found a skeletized body in the family here. I mean, what if this guy, what if our buddy Chris Chan here Like, just lied about getting the note. Like, what if he actually came up here, like, snapped, quit his job, came up here, murdered everyone? You know? Like, either the uncle went crazy and killed everyone, or he did. Well, I don't know about you, buddy, but I'm ready to get out of here. I'll be in the car when you're ready, no rush. Why would I linger? I don't have enough of these padlocks. Okay, I'm lingering. I said I wouldn't, but I'm lingering. Oh, I better look at this. Okay. I'm still missing some entries. Shameful. Pike. Which came first, the fish or the weapon? Great White. What was this doing in the lake? Blue Ting. Wait. Yeah, Blue Ting. Has the ability to play dead when facing a predator. Pro strats. Sunfish. This fish loves to sunbathe. Go figure. I hear it getting to the... coming close to the surface of the water is actually, like, vital in how it stays alive. But nobody can figure out why. It won't let me... I would love to go and see where he was staying, just to make sure he's not crazy. As we drove away from that cabin, I couldn't shake this feeling of uneasiness. I left with questions, and I knew there were answers. What was in the lake that night? What had happened to the uncle and his family? We know you found the body, idiot! These thoughts still haunt me at night. Oh, well, we didn't die. It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. I thought he was our cousin. When I last wrote to them, I asked if they felt the same nagging compulsion I had to return to the cabin and get some answers. They wrote back saying they'd be more at ease if that cabin sunk to the bottom of the lake. Imagine you quit your job and this is the vacation you get. But my curiosity doesn't sink so easily. I've made up my mind. I'm going back to that cabin. It has its hooks in my brain and it's reeling me back in. Call the cops and report a body there. You'll get your answers. Don't worry, there's more than one ending. I just hope I don't become fish food. You will. Why would we come back here? You could not get me back here if you paid me. Ending B. Masturbated himself. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna see what happens. I am back as stiff. Okay. I'm gonna see what happens if I fuck up everything. Oh, I've got patrons. That's nice. Or Patreon. Wait. Patreon and patrons. Early Game Boy font by Jimmy Campbell. Nice. We're gonna continue and completely mess everything up. Is there something I can do here? It's getting dark. Best to rest and get up early. See, it shouldn't be saying that if we're leaving right now. Okay, I don't know what to do, actually. Only thing to do is just leave and go through the game. What if there's... Can I get around? I assumed these trees were barriers, and yeah, it looks like they are. Have you found the 3 keys? I found 1, but not the amount I need. It's technically not an ending, no? Since it's the beginning of something. Well, it's open-ended, I think, is what it is. He goes back to get answers, and I'm assuming he perishes. Look into windows? Those windows aren't the room windows. They're the front foyer windows, which I don't think that would change much. Okay, now it's time to absolutely ruin everything. Skip to day 1. Okay, so I'm guessing the prologue doesn't... Am I not able to... Wait, hang on. I didn't have a choice there. Did I break it? I think I broke it, guys. Could you go to the master bedroom? I tried interacting with it, but it never brought up a prompt, even. More like sequel bait. Okay, I broke the game somehow. I guess I'll just quit and come back. As you do. Okay. 47% of players received the B ending. Okay. Unlock the cellar. Read the entirety of the mythos. Land a perfect catch. Worm Wrangler. Get more than 10 worms in one go, so you can catch more. Fisher? I barely know her. Catch over 30 fish. Okay, so there's still way more that we need to do. Check the trees or follow the birds? Yeah, I checked the trees. Didn't do much, unfortunately. Okay. 47% of the players received the B ending. Yeah, that... There we go. See, last time it wasn't giving me a prompt. There was no arrow there. Okay, alright. Kind of breaks a little bit. That's like the third time I've had a game-breaking bug, but, you know. Okay, I'm assuming there's nothing good in the prologue, then. Laundry's done. Everyone have a good night. Yeah, you too, Lepicard. What is this game called? Fishing Vacation. There's a link in the description if you're interested. Did it keep my fish? No. Oh, wait. It did not. Heartbroken, guys. I am absolutely heartbroken. 3 padlocks. Okay, so we get one of the keys on the very last night if we go night fishing. This time we're not going night fishing. Wait. Your fish have been reset. Yeah. Alright. I'm not gonna catch any fish. We'll see if I can get, like, the mega bad ending. I don't know what day you fish up key 1, but it was the flub with the AB buttons. Oh, so that first time I ruined it, I should have been getting the first key, but I messed up? Huh. Well, we're gonna go for the mega bad ending. I mean, there has to be a bad ending if I get 0 worms and 0 fish, right? Oh. I guess not. Fuck it. This almost reminds me of Lost in Blue, where you're kind of like digging up, foraging along the sand, and you're just trying to get things. Now don't forget, guys, there's a human skeletal remains under here. Ten worms! Okay, okay. The problem is, though, I was planning on getting being really bad, but 10 worms is pretty good. Maybe I should work hard to, not mess up this time. Okay, tell you what. Let me see here. We're gonna go to break real quick while I look at how to get the endings, because I feel like we don't have the time to just screw around, and 10 worms is a good way to start if I'm, like, trying to get success here. So let me see here. I'll get us a little bit of music, actually. Okay, so we did do something right. On the night fishing trip, if you catch every fish available, then returning to the cabin, you will find a trail of eaten fish. Search one of the fish for the second key. So we did get, when we did go night fishing, that was a good thing, I think. Okay, so it looks like we can easily get ending C, which is where we decline to go night fishing. So I guess we'll do that real quick. We're gonna speed run it, I suppose. Or you know what? No. Maybe we should try, because apparently the way you get the keys are by being excellent at things. So if I end up screwing up and losing a worm, then I might as well just keep playing and then decline the night fishing, which gets us ending C. But apparently ending A and D are practically the same ending, just with one minor difference towards the end. Okay, let me see here. So what we have to do is... You know what, let me take a harder look. One more minute, guys. Am I really cheating? No dignity? Do you want to be on this stream for like 5 hours while I get the same ending over and over again? Because that's how that happens. Okay, so one of the keys is bullshit, just saying. One of the keys you can get from the right shoe, which I'm guessing is that pair of galoshes by the front door, which you have never been able to actually interact with or receive any prompt from activating them. So I'm glad that I'm looking this up, because I could have performed as well as expected to get that key from the hands and then still fucked up and not gotten the key from the right shoe. So that's rough, but I'm glad I did this. Okay, break time is over. Hope you guys are refreshed or did whatever you need to do. We are back into it. Okay, alright. Have I played Mad Father? No, but I did watch a bunch of people play it way back in the day. Good game. Let's see. Okay, and I think it just got re-released like a couple years ago, like with deluxe stuff added, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, my poor palm. I'm actually gonna get a blister at this rate.
You caught up.
You know what? I do have some chapstick. Maybe if I put a little chapstick on, it's not gonna be as bad. Ow. Well, good enough for me. What kind of game is this that I have to do this? Did they mean the right girl's shoe? I don't know. Do you play Stardew Valley? I do, actually. Made a few mods in my day. But it's been a while since I've gone into it. Okay, much better. Way better. I should have done this at the start. I probably won't. I feel like, you know when you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna blister. It might just. You'll get a smeared controller. Probably. It's just a little bit of that lip lotion stuff, so it should be good. Okay, here we go. This might be the hand one. It says you get an achievement for perfect placement of the cursor. This one is so small, I doubt we'll get it, but you know. Oh, crap. I wonder if the placement is actually that other thing. Yeah, I don't know what happened the first time I played this on day one, but I just, for whatever reason, the AB was not working. Koi! I think it's because I was hitting XB rather than AB, because, you know. Are you using the D-pad? I thought those button prompts are for aesthetics. You're supposed to, but you can get away with using the analog stick. So what I've been doing is I've been placing the analog stick in the middle of my palm and just rotating my hand clockwise. It's much, yeah. Is Stardew Valley good? Farming seems nice. Yeah, and in fact, if you've got any issues with it, I guarantee you there's a mod to fix it. Okay, here we go. Haven't lost a worm yet. There is lip lotion all over my controller, so... Okay, there is supposed to be like a hand appearing here at some point. I mean, like, there is supposed to be a shadow, which is a fake out, and a hand appears. Last time it appeared in the top right corner, but I don't know where it'll appear this time. Why are you kissing your controller? I've got a little bit of like a lip lotion thing, because sometimes when you talk a lot when you stream, your mouth, at least your lips get dry. And they stick together, which is, and sometimes it'll make weird sounds. Like back when I had a bad mic, everything would pick up. So like if your lips make like a smacking sound because they're dry, it's rough. So yeah, if you're a streamer or you record stuff, I would always recommend having a little bit of lip lotion. Lotion is better than chapstick because chapstick can just make your lips tacky, and sometimes that can make a noise, and that's not great. I'm really terrible at the center thing. I thought I was supposed to get a monster hand. Am I not going to get a monster hand today? That lotion really helped. I hate that I have to say that, though. But yeah, rotating the analog stick is way better than, I hope I'm not, like, wearing away my controller by doing this, though. I really hope it's not fucking up my controller. But we'll see. Are you playing Tamagotchi with Goth Girl? Oh yeah! That was the first time that I did a bunch of funny green colors for a model. Good times. Nostalgic, you know what I mean? Hooray! Hooray! Okay, so there's 3 keys and 3 days. Wait a minute. Did I really... do you guys see any more dark spots? I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Controller made of dog nose texture, scary. Yeah, the analog stick, dog. It's funny you said dog nose texture, but yeah, that like rubber stuff on the controller is exactly that. Okay, here we go. I think this is the area the hand came from last time. I don't know if it happened on day 1 or day 2 though. We are doing really well today, guys. Tin can. One of the days is night fishing. Oh. I guess there's 4 days total then.
You caught up.
Tin can. Gee, I'm just not getting anything, am I? Okay, the face was right about here last time, so we'll try right there. Oh my gosh, Java, stop. I just got a Java notification that took my cursor right off the freaking screen for like a split second before the fish bit. That's awful. I can't I am so angry about that, because that could have completely tanked my ending. You got a worm, pretty ironic. Did I? I think it's just been all tin cans, hasn't it? Is this a game that was remastered from the original, which is Game Boy? Yeah, it's still Game Boy themed. But this is, yeah, Fishing Vacation Deluxe, so. Okay. We need to be checking those shoes daily. I wonder if that's, like, screwed up any speedrunners, you know what I mean? Like that, like here, it says shoes. I'm guessing these are shoes. It's hard to tell because it's low-res pics, but, I'm unbelievably angry that that happened. I can't imagine if I was, like, a speedrunner going for, like, a major, okay. Sedona or whatever. So I don't think you get a key on the first day, is the thing. Like, you'd think there'd be an investigation, because, like, if it was a little girl's shoe, a little girl can't just, like, take off, you know, and, you know... Yeah, a little girl can't just take off. Like, people are gonna investigate because they're not getting an education. Well, unless she was homeschooled, I suppose. Maybe then. Okay. Have I done any VR games recently? No, unfortunately not. I do want to get back into that, though. But it's just so terrifying because there's that possibility of just complete and abject technical difficulties. Okay, let me check the shoes here. Nothing. Alright, we'll read our bedtime story. Determined to right his wrong. Yeah, that would mean something if in his panic he didn't cut off her freaking fingers. Okay, do we listen to his story for the A and D endings? Let me have a look here. I closed the window. You'll buy yourself a sticker tomorrow? Oh, good. Hopefully you find one you like. Okay, day 2. This is where different achievements will branch out away from each other. Okay. Spoilers. Ending A and D. Before you go fishing, talk to your friend, listen to the story. Okay, we did that last time. Catch every fish until there is one last shadow spot on the far end of the lake. You have to reel it in, and you'll get the first key. Am I insane? Because I feel like that when that happened, there was nothing to reel in. Did I lose it? Because the hand came out, grabbed my fish lure, and that was it. Like, there was no opportunity to reel it in. Am I remembering it wrong? Want to hear it? Listen. Right on. Okay, so last night... pulled an amber herd with the fingers I see. Yeah. Didn't use a whiskey bottle, though. Used an axe. Maybe you lost it, or maybe the glitch screwed it up. Well, at the very least, I can now restart from the home if I miss out. That's a lot of oh wow, the thing came from a different angle. Last time it was from the right, now it's from the left. That's something. Did I scare you? Alright, enough spooking, let's get to hooking. Hate that, because that doesn't even make any dang sense. Okay, alright. My hand is lotioned up and we are ready for another day of fishing. Wait. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, what did I just do? I think I just glitched it. I was like, wait, did I talk to him after I heard his story? Alright guys, you get to see the story again, sorry. If only they made hand lotion. I don't really have hand lotion, I've just got lip lotion. Okay, there we go. Now we talked to him. I really hope I didn't just, like... I just break everything I touch. Okay, here we go. It's all about how many fish, or how many worms you've got. I wonder what the trick to getting a bunch of worms is. Come on. $11! Worm Wrangler! I got an achievement for getting more than 10. Nice. Corpses, that's the trick. Yeah, you know, with this one simple trick, you will never lack for worms in your backyard. Neighbors hate it. Okay, guys. We'll start with the closest ones and move out. You have to click soon, I think, if you want to get a dead center. I still haven't managed to do it yet. Apparently it's an achievement if you can get a dead center. I have to say, fishing hasn't turned out to be as zen as I thought it was gonna be. It's more of a workout than anything. Maybe I'm rotating my arm too much. Maybe I just need to rotate my palm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Way too late on that one. You know what? I think I remember what went wrong with the hand. If I had... I just sat there going, that hand just took my bait. If I had pressed the A button, maybe I could have tried to reel it in. But I just sat there in shock that a freaking human hand came out of the lake and grabbed my damn lure. So yeah, you know, that probably was on me, but to my defense, I had no idea that I should try to lure in the monster hand that just grabbed my fishing thing. Come on! Wow, that one was tough. All that for a clownfish. My hand came out of the lake, I was tabbed out. Yeah, for day 2 of my first playthrough. Okay. Oh great, little Lamau alien in the woods. Perfect. That was practically dead on. Whew, okay. Unicorn fish. His hand's gonna be able to crush a monster's skull. Yeah. My hand is, okay, here it is. That's gotta be it. It's the only one around. Okay, note to self. Reel it in. Okay, I didn't think that I should try reeling in the monster hand that just grabbed my freaking...
You caught up.
Eee, okay, 3 inches. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. So I was already doomed from day 2 or whatever. Well, I hate to say it, but I think we are going to have to get night fishing to get that 3rd key. Wow, this one is slow. Why?
You caught up.
Pufferfish, that's new. Okay, alright. Dude was just a trader, a worm for a key. Yeah, except he didn't give me the key the last time he took my worm in that first playthrough. Okay, we are out of dark splotches with 5 worms to spare. So I will be casting close to home, I think. Honestly, I don't care about the achievements so much. I just want to figure out what the endings are. Can you imagine what a masochist you'd have to be to put them way out there? Maybe only by putting them way out there do you get the better fish, though. Okay, well, we'll try closer to shore. How's that? Or maybe closer to the rocks. How's that? Don't pufferfish in Minecraft, like, cause poison or something when you get pricked by them? Isn't that weird? Because I think they're just, like, spiky. Do they actually have poison on their spikes? Is my question. Like, I know they can be poisonous if you eat the wrong part of them, sure. But I don't see why, you getting pricked on the hand would cause that same kind of, Wait, wouldn't that mean they're poisonous? Because if you eat them, you die. But if they're venomous, then they bite you... and you die. Wait, how do I forget the old... I always forget how that goes. Okay, I don't think we're going to be catching much other than tin cans, so we're just going to make this quick. Most kinds of pufferfish are venomous and can inject... Oh, really? I didn't know the spines could get you. They do. And dolphins use them to get high. Can we do that? I mean, just asking for scientific purposes. Because dolphins and humans, we're practically the same size, right? I think with a lot of poisons that you can, quote-unquote, get high off of, it's because the amount is minimal enough to kind of get your system overloaded, but not enough to cause you real harm, I think. Isn't that it? So... like this way, okay. So, we have the first key. Next key is going to be in the shoes. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the night fishing. Okay, pufferfish is new. We're gonna have a look at that. Dolphins are the sea's Florida men. You have weird ideas for getting high? I'm just wondering. Dolphins are legit evil. I think the problem is that they're intelligent enough, but maybe not intelligent enough to have, like, ideas of ethics and morals, you know? Because really intelligent animals can really do some awful things. One pufferfish has enough poison to kill 10 adult humans! One pufferfish. Harsh. I don't know how this even got on my hook. Okay, well, that's it then. Okay, now we have to do some night fishing. Pufferfish poison is only in the organs, methinks. Maybe having lionfish and pufferfish in Minecraft would be redundant, so they combined them. Oh. You're missing entry 1. Yeah, that's because I skipped the stupid prologue where the kid's shoe gets hooked. So now I'm actually low-key worried about that. It's funny you pointed that out because I was also wondering. Okay, let's fish. When do I get that other key? Let me check the guide just to make sure. I'm far enough in the game that I'm starting to get nervous about ruining it all. Okay, key. Oh, fuck. I was wrong when it said shoe. Okay, well, I know. I mean, it doesn't mean the shoes that are by the door. It says catch the second shoe in order to get the last key open and explore the cellar. Because I skipped the prologue, which the game offered to do for me, during the prologue is when you catch the first shoe. So... Guys, I may have ruined everything, as usual. Why would the game offer to let me skip the prologue if that would completely destroy an option? I better be able to catch that shoe tonight, I swear. Okay, I can't read any more of that. You need to play the prologue to get an ending. I hate that. The whole point of allowing me to skip the prologue is because on second playthroughs, because the option only shows up on the second playthrough and on as a, okay, look, you already know how it goes, so go ahead and you can skip this. You already know how it goes. There's no reason having you go through a tutorial and a cutscene. I swear to God, if that's the case, I'm gonna leave like 1 star and then just not even finish it if they did that to me. Could you imagine being like, hey, you want to skip the prologue? And then later you find out, oh, by the way, you can't get the true ending because you didn't play the prologue. Like, there's a lot that I can take. But if that's the case, I'm gonna be real mad. 1 star, okay, I've never left a Steam review before. Thumbs down, whatever. And be like, hey guys, don't even think about ever skipping the prologue, because if you do, you can't get the actual ending to the game. So, heads up there. Probably don't need the first shoe. Well, it said the other shoe, or the second shoe. The wording implies that I do, and that's what's got me nervous. Okay, so in order to get the trail of fish with the key, we need to completely catch all the fish available tonight and see the face that appears down here. So I guess we'll get to it. I was practically dead on. Oh no, I didn't get a new bit of lotion on my hand. Okay, alright. You should have checked the book to see if you had the shoe or not, to see if skipping the prologue essentially skips. Well, that's the thing. When it said check the shoe, I assumed it meant the shoes by the door, not that I had to catch a shoe during the prologue and then a shoe on the last day. Like, there's no reason, you know what I mean, for me to have made that jump. I'll be honest, the guide I'm using is not really good. It's 90% achievement hunting, and then if you're lucky, sporadically, it's got some information on how to get the endings. It could be because I'm, you know, also trying to not take my time. But, you know. Please be a children's shoe, or a child's shoe, please. 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 I almost zoned out and just missed it. Sponge. Alright, that's one I caught on my off hours, but it didn't log in the freaking book for whatever reason. Which is another criticism of the game. When I caught that sponge on, like, as a free catch on, like, day 3, people were like, oh yeah, only your, shadow catches actually recording your book. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, that's another criticism for the game. I get that it's indie, but I'm just really mad right now. Okay. Sneaky dev laughing at her misfortune. Won't be laughing for too long. I'm gonna thumbs it down if that's the case. Because that should not be a thing. Like, you should still be able to catch the shoe if you didn't play the tutorial. If the game offered to let you skip the tutorial and you took it up on its offer. Like, at least have a prompt and be like, beware, if you do this, it's... hang on. Oh, another sponge. Okay. Yeah, at least have a prompt and be like, beware, if you skip the prologue, this will bar you from some endings. Alright, give me 1 second. I better check the guide again. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't know. I can't find any other information about it. It's not looking good. You just heard chewing or something sounds from the game? Yeah, I muted my mic while I looked at the thing. So it had to have been from the game. I'm not stuffing my mouth full of whatever. I hear it. It's whispering. Which means that head is probably going to show up really soon. Skip the tutorial, no ending. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. It's going to be on the left, I think. Maybe not. I hear that. Now fish the head. Yeah. Well, you can't actually. It's not... You don't see it from fishing. You see it when you just happen to look left. Starfish, okay. Alright. I love how it takes like 3 times as long for the lure to fly over there. Those long ones are always the worst. Okay. Swordfish, that was the hard one. Alright, let's look left. Oh, okay. Not here yet. Hopefully it'll show up. What's with this lake? Saltwater fish? Freshwater fish? Freaking Seduna, or whatever her name is probably in this lake. Bleeding marine animals from her fingertips. Seduna. What was her name? It's not Setsuna. It's not Seduna. It's, Sedona, I think. Watch me choke and just miss the fish. It said that you have to at least get past the anglerfish. Okay, to get that other key. I move when I press the button. It's because my whole body is shaking because my arm is rotating. Okay, here we go, here we go. We just got the second key by doing that, I think. Okay, alright. Up we go. You know how I love the long distance ones? Those are always the easiest. Second key is from Fish Guts, and the third... Okay, I'll read this after I reel this in. The third is from the last day fish. Okay, so it'll be the other shoe then. I mean, it would have to be. But the question is, will the second shoe show up if I never fished the first shoe? You know, it never specified where we are. We could be someplace that was close to where the Inuits settled, right? This could be like Alaska or something. Wait. Yeah, no, there's Inuits in Alaska, right? I never actually... I don't think I know, like, what is Inuit land? Canada? Alaska? Guess they are kind of close. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing much more than an American map, so things get a little fuzzy. Alright, here we go. I think we're done, so it's going to be free fishing. Thankfully. It's said no, you think. Oh, fuck. Alright, I really need to stop looking at the... I really need to stop looking at chat. Also, it is super hot in here now. Fisher? Barely know her. Alright, I just got the achievement for catching a lot of fish, I think. Okay, alright. Inuit, I'd say Greenland. The Inuit were of Greenland? Really? Okay, well. There's another Game Boy themed game called Third Shift. Sounds intriguing. I'd like to play that. I'll try to remember to look it up after this, though. Don't look behind you. Too late. Tin can. I'm feeling a little freaked. Let's head back. Okay, Inuit and Eskimo people are Alaska. There we go, there we go. I knew I wasn't crazy for thinking Alaska. Okay, so this will be the second key. Okay. I thought it was talking about these shoes. Okay, I better put this in the keyhole. One padlock left, guys. This place is getting freaky, buddy. Feels like we're not wanted here. But if the fish are biting, don't be frightened. That would actually canonically explain why there are so many different kinds of fish in this lake. I'm not allowed to look at that right now. Okay. Bedtime. Where's the first key? You get the first key on day 2 by fishing, getting as many worms as you can and fishing all the way till you run out of fish. Then you will see a shadow appear in the top right corner, and when you throw your little ball, a hand will shoot up and grab it. You have to start mashing the button, and then you will start pulling it in, otherwise you will lose your chance. So that's what messed me up the first time. It's our last day. I feel like I've lost all my energy to fish. Okay. I'm still missing some. Okay. Here we go. While pursuing its bride, he cuts off her fingers, and that's really rough. I am so interested to see what is in the cellar. Alright, here we go. We sold unicorn horn from Greenland's narwhals to other Vikings. Huh. That's really clever. Okay, it's all in how many fish you get. That way if you screw up, you've got room to breathe. Because just as long as you fish out all the dark patches, then that's you completing all the available fish for the day. It's just an animal skeleton, that's all. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we've got enough arms. Yeah, okay. So, it looks like it stops you at 5 fish. Alaska used to be Russian territory, but the Americans bought it. I think it was over sweet potato pie and ham, which is bad because it was full of gold. Yeah, I'm sure Russia's still really pissed about that. That's why people really ought to be scared about this Ukrainian invasion. Because if countries are just going to be like, hey, remember that time we, like, sold you land, or, like, somebody gave you land that was running the country? Well, it's been, like, a century now, and we don't like that, so we're going to come back and, you know... Because practically, the problem is, like, every country and nation and territory in the world has, like, probably done that at some point. Okay, here we go, here we go. Not looking forward to this, to be honest. But it's the last day. Blue Tang. Did you just say 5 fish? Oh, I meant 5 worms for 5 fish, sorry. 5 worms equal 5 fish in my head. It's properly trained me, you know what I mean? I just need to not choke. I have a habit of choking when I get really far in something, and then all I can think about is don't screw up, and then I screw up. You know what I mean? I wonder why that's a thing, because that is a terrible, like, thing that is part of the human psyche, evolutionary-wise. You know what I mean? Good workout, though. Ooh, 50, okay. 50 inches. I wonder if that's normal for a pike. Aren't pikes, like, hyper-aggressive fish with, like, snaggletooths and stuff? Aren't pikes, like, really scary? Or am I thinking of a different... Oh, no, I might be thinking of barracuda, actually. Do pikes have a reputation for being nice? Sunfish! Those things get massive. Okay, please be a shoe. Let's see. Pike are lake bullies. Are they? Do they ever, like, attack humans and stuff? Because sometimes they don't even need to be that big. If they swim fast and they got sharp teeth, you know, they can probably ruin your day. Right shoe, 6 inches. I'm still really mad because... Oh yeah, see, there's a key on it. I'm still really mad I got an achievement, new sneaks. Which doesn't make sense because it didn't give me the shoe from the... Listen, if you're gonna let people skip the prologue, just have them have the shoe in their guidebook. Because the fact that they can skip the prologue at all means they already went through it and beat the game once. Oh god, throw it back in, throw it back in! Wait, there's something tied to the laces. It's a key. That shoe... I feel like... No, it can't be. Let's just finish our fishing. There we are. So I had 1 worm left. I mean, yeah, I have 1 worm to spare. I'm just trying to position it, but it's hard. Good enough, I guess. I'm so glad we can actually get the crazy ending, guys. I really should have done the ending C first, though, because it's the one where you decide not to go night fishing and just leave. I think he just recognized his little cousin's sneaker is what that is. Because it did mention it being the size of a little girl shoe, I think. Come on, let me have it. It's the last fish in the game. Great white. Cool. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. Okay, alright. Massive rant avoided. Like this way. So the page 1 is where the first sneaker would be. And the description was something like, I wonder where its twin is. A shoe with a foot still in it! This can't be! Okay, I didn't notice that. See, I just thought it was like, had some sticks or some kelp on it. Oh no. A shoe with a foot still in it, this can't be. Well, we know that the fish are eating well, that's reassuring. Okay, now the question is, if I talk to him, he's gonna leave. Maybe I should open this up without talking to him. Alright, buddy. We're in this together. The cellar has been fully unlocked. Achievement unlocked. Down in the cellar. I'm not liking this. Also, my controller is so slippery right now. A dirty bed. It looks like it's been used recently. See, I told you the uncle's still alive. He's been living under here. It's the rest of the Inuit mythos. The axe connects with her fingers, chopping them off. With no way to hold on, Sedna floats down into the dark. It is said, as her fingers sank, they brought forth life. Her fingers began to transform, growing and contorting. They formed into creatures that are here to this day. Now, fishers pay tribute to the sunken goddess, in hopes of a bountiful hunt granted by Sedna. Mythos researchers. Okay, so we just got the achievement for finishing it. It's the start of a tunnel. Wonder where it goes. Bottles are strewn about. They all have paper within. The paper inside is crudely written. On it says, "I only caught a glimpse of you, but I saw a lifetime in that glimpse, a life in which I beg and plead to spend with you. Hear me, Sedna. I've given you everything I hold dear to myself. My wife is no longer a hook in our mouths. My daughter is with you in the blue majestic depths. Please come back to me. Show me what you require. I will provide it for you, my goddess. I pray you heed my request. Let me be your one." Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to say the SIMP word on Twitch. It's a statue. It's a crude statue made of, he's a tier 3 sub. There we go. It's a crude statue made of mud and fish bones. I hate to say it, but he actually might be right. We've been seeing things in that lake. All right, time to bounce. Freaking Christian. Wow, this place isn't creepy at all. Let's make like fishermen and get our basses out of here. He's harmless. Wait, where'd he go? Bro, don't just leave me. Oops. All right, that's everything. Let's leave quickly. Hey, buddy, I left the keys inside. Christian, I take it back. I take it back. Hey, buddy, I left the keys inside. Could you get them? They're near the sink. Thanks. Motherfucker. Did the guy jump in the lake too? I don't know. The question is, was the thing in the lake that has always been under the surface reaching out and peeking up just the guy diving in the lake and holding his breath for a really long time and then like leaving somewhere out of sight to breathe? Or is there something? I'm leaning towards there's something in the lake. That would explain all the weird sea creatures there. Imagine dying to this song. All right, got the car keys. Now let's get out of here. Oh, fuck. Come here. Okay, that's not... All right, that's a little... We sped home after that, not saying much to each other. Once we got far enough away from that place, we finally started to decompress. We collected our thoughts and alerted the police about what we found at the cabin. It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. They informed me once the police read the note in the bottle. They searched the cabin from top to bottom, but there were no signs of their uncle's whereabouts. That part of the mountain is now blocked off to the public. They say the lake was combed over every inch of its floor by a diving expedition conducted by the police. The divers found nothing within the lake's depths. Well, I mean, by nothing, do you mean no bodies or no fish? The only thing they could catch were some of the largest trout they'd ever seen. ending A. All right, so that was the true ending. There's 2 other endings. One is where you're completely disinterested and you sleep through the night fishing. The other one is where he actually catches you in your while you're doing ending A, which I'm already at ending A. I might as well replay it and do that, I guess. Okay, there's only 5 fish I need to fish, so I guess we'll continue. And, oh, I don't have to refish everything! Okay, alright, we're gonna let him catch us. Yeah, the daughter's in the lake, and the wife was buried. You know, if he catches me, Christian's not gonna get the keys to drive off, so Christian's also screwed. Alright, guys. Ending D, I think. Yeah. I'm at the lake? Oof. Ending D. Man, that's so sad. That's probably how the little girl went. That's rough. That's real rough. So the uncle, tier 3 subbed for a sea goddess and decided to kill his entire family. Yeah, seems like it. Now the question is, what if it's not even Sedna? What if it's like some other mythological being, like some Kelpie or whatever? You know what I mean? Some like mermaid thing that just hangs around in water and eats people. Okay, for the final ending, we are just gonna go ahead and do practically nothing. And I'm still salty about... See, and it's bugged. There's no cursor. I'm gonna have to actually completely exit out of the game in order to come back to this. Uh-oh, wait a second. There we go. I bet it's the mermaid from Mermaid Swamp, a siren. Yeah, siren, whatever they were called. Wasn't there like Greek name, like a double entendre for chicken or something? Okay, skip. Okay, so all we have to do is not go night fishing. But that does mean I'm only gonna catch 1 worm. I can't catch 0 worms because, wow, this sucks. I haven't caught a single one. Like, I would have been really mad. You can't catch none because then you'll just have to restart it. I bet it's a creature from the Black Lagoon. Sirens are actually bird-like with some scales, not purely fish-like. Yeah. And I swear their original, like, Greek name was like a chicken woman or something like that. I got 1 worms and made that sentence grammatically incorrect. So this actually shines some light on ending B. Because I knew it was bad news, you know what I mean? That, remember when you're hearing whispers and he goes into the house looking for answers? And, I'm not gonna try too hard on this one. He goes in looking for answers and the door opens and there's like whispers and stuff. It's the uncle and or the monster. Alright. So he died. Like, of course he would have died during that point. He walked into the house without his friend and, with that maniac there. 1 wormies, disappointing and shameful. Yes. Okay, day 2 is when we, get the night fishing prompt. So is that creature like some type of siren or something goofy like that? Is the uncle perhaps being mind-controlled or something goofy like that? The way he was... yeah. So that's an interesting question, isn't it? We're gonna say no, we don't want to hear. Eek! Oh, it's you. You scared me. Sorry, I just had the weirdest dream last night. Want to hear it? No. That's okay. I don't really care to hear your other dreams, too. I was just really freaky. Alright, ready for the fish? Oh, I completely botched. I don't know why I sounded like an idiot when I read that. It's a silly dream, that's all. Alright. So yeah, the interesting thought experiment is it his fault? Did a siren just like possess him and cause him to lose it, and then obey her demands? Or did this guy just see like a mermaid in the lake? And he was like, oh, it must be Setsuna or whatever. I'm gonna kill my family and maybe she'll be my girlfriend? You know? Because one is a lot more sympathetic than the other. Sympathetic. La Creatura. Oh, wow. We're getting a lot of bots, aren't we? Well, that's a good sign. Because, you know, why bother botting a channel that's not got a lot of viewers, huh? Or maybe the player also tier 3'd for the sea god since he's hearing the whispers too, and maybe fought the uncle for ultimate, yeah, the right to be the nasty swamp creature's boyfriend. The waifu wars and all that. Okay, here we go. You know, I'm just gonna screw it up. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. We spent exactly 10 seconds on the dock and we're like, alright, that's enough. Time to go home. According to the Odyssey, sirens have massive mind-controlling powers. Oh yeah. Odysseus had to, like, block his ears, or he had to block everyone else's ears with, like, cotton and beeswax. And then he himself had to be, like, tied up and stuff so he could listen to him. Alright, this is where the last ending C, comes in. Oh, I didn't hear that knock before. It was a shave and a haircut, 6 pence, or whatever. Are you still up? If not, then get up. How's about we do a little night fishing? No. Oh, come on, maybe there's a cool fish that's nocturnal. No. Alright, be that way. More fish for me. Bro's not coming back. We're gonna wake up and Chris Chan's just gonna be gone. Hey, buddy. Chris Chan did not come back from the lake, guys. He did not come back from the lake. We totally... See, that's why I went with him the first time. Oh, he is. Oh, hey. I'm not feeling so hot today. I hate to do this, but fish without me. I'll be ready when you get back. Sorry. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Just a little under the weather. I wonder if he got nabbed by the siren call, and now he's fighting possession. Don't let me ruin your day. Go and fish. Well, out we go. He's really spooked. Yeah. Your voice is so cool. I'm amazed that you think so. I'm glad. Okay, that's one worm. Alright, this should be it, and then after we return, we'll have ending C. Just break the door down at this point. I never got to see what was in that bedroom. You know what I mean? Can the siren tempt me from Barb? Ah, shame on you. I bet he also made good bait. Yeah. Cyanide aqua allergy is rare. A friend of mine has it. Wait, what? Cyanide aqua? I accepted my friend's request to go on a fishing trip. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to water, so I'm not going to fish for more than 10 seconds at a time. What the heck is cyanide aqua? Like, I know cyanide is a specific almond-smelling substance that's toxic to humans, I think. But cyanide aqua? Or maybe you just made that up. Alright, last fish of the game, guys. Oh, fuck. Alright, one more time. I forget if you click too soon, it just cancels it. Have you played Helltown? I saw a playthrough of it years ago. And it seemed like a fun game, except for the ending, but then I learned there was a secret ending, and that seemed to be a whole lot of mess to try and get. Whew. Wait, if Foot was still inside the boot, what skeleton inside the worm dirt? So his wife was killed, and then his daughter was put in the lake, which means the 2 child-sized shoes was from the daughter being in the lake, and the fetal position skeleton is the wife. All right, ending C. I will say, it kind of did ruin the suspense when when the guy comes through and starts chasing you and you hear him go, "Come here." It's just, that was not very... I would have just had, like, gibberish or something. Like, he's so far gone, he's not even speaking English anymore. Is that you, buddy? I hope you caught some fish. Why don't you go ahead and get in the car? I'll be out in just a minute. Yeah, it sounds like that's not sickness. He's... There's no way he's that... It's gotta be mind control. Just car, bud. I'll be there soon. You are melting. You're in no condition to drive. Give me the keys. Chris Chan melted, everybody. Alright, let me go make sure that the keys... Because I don't have the keys. I don't have the keys. I love how the oven looks like a sad face. It actually kind of looks like the siren, funny enough. At least he didn't say, "I'm gonna get ya." Sea scorpion. I waited in the car as my friend gathered their strength and made their way to the car. They looked like death had floated up and washed ashore. I asked if they were okay to drive, but I got no response from them. Okay, that's when you physically take the keys from them and tell them to sit down and you drive. I got no response from them. We drove home in complete silence. Oh, so I guess they were okay to drive. Along the way home, I made attempts at some small talk, but it was to no avail. There were times I even had to help guide them back onto the right path after they had missed common roads and exits. What was strange was my friend knew these roads like the back of a flounder. When we finally arrived at my home, I got out and went to their window to say goodbye. Again, nothing but silence. I only received a blank stare before they abruptly reversed out of my driveway. Before they sped off, I got a good look at my friend's face, although I wish I hadn't. It was my friend's eyes. They were the eyes of a dead fish. Ending C. Okay, so that should be the last ending of the game. So that's way more of a reaction than would happen if he just got really spooked during the night fishing trip. I'm guessing that our theories about the thing in the lake being able to control you is probably more closer to the truth, I guess. It seems like it possessed the uncle to do her bidding, and it possessed our friend to... I don't know. I guess our friend was in the process of I don't know what, but something was happening to them and it got worse. Those are Christian's eyes, all right. Ending C for Cursed. This is my first stream was up. Hi, Aaron Dixon. Well, this was the 4 out of 4 endings that we just got in today's stream, so this was the last of it. If you want to see the true ending, we just got it previously, and the worst ending earlier, I think. So, I guess that's it then. Well, this was a really good game, Fishing Vacation Deluxe. You can get it on Steam. I've got a link in the description below. I'm thinking of just playing one of those, I don't know, it's free until May 6th. I wish I could remember what it was called. You know what, let me bring it up. Because it's not going to be a horror game. It's not a horror game, but I was thinking of just kicking around the character customization and talking with you guys while I play it a little bit. Moist Critical / Charlie or whatever just played it a little while ago, so... Okay, where's my wish list? I swear. Okay, it's called Naraka Blade Point. Not typically the game I'd play, but I hear the customization's really fun and the combat is actually really fluid. It's kind of like a battle royale, but it uses like martial arts and, melee for a lot of stuff. And it's free, apparently, for a couple days. So it might be fun just to talk to you guys and play around on it a little bit. Let's see. The one with heroes? Thank you for the stream. It's very, very fun and chill. Yeah, thank you, NS. Critical Ezra. No. Oh my gosh, and a donation from Chibi Duck Lime, $5. Still love your content here. A last donation for an awesome stream. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It really was a fun, what do you call it, aesthetic, I guess. You know, the old pixels and the old color palette. It was fun kind of making a character that sort of looked like it might blend into such an aesthetic. Let's see. Will you be playing Poppy Chapter 2? Is it out yet? I don't think it's out yet. It seems like people are really trying to ruin that place, by the way, or ruin the game, I guess, and the developers too. Charlie, I watched Moist Critical. He basically watched a documentary on Steam. I can't talk today. So on stream, he watched a document. Okay, maybe I need some water or something. He watched a documentary talking about the allegations of like stolen ideas, but the problem is like the documentary, both Charlie and I came to like the similar conclusion of basically the allegations were that the idea of going to a haunted childhood like warehouse was my idea, and they stole it. And it's like, I mean, it's not an original idea though. I mean, you know, by that logic, nobody can make any haunted childhood locations because Fatty Bear is a character from like a 90s thing. Freddy Fazbear has already done that, and therefore everyone is stealing from him. So I don't know, unless the allegations have changed or there's been new stuff, I don't have a problem with Poppy Playtime. Let's see, are you going to play another fishing horror game? This was a nice playthrough. There is a free one, but it only lasts like 5 minutes. It's just going to make it more popular, in my opinion. Yeah, let's face it, the kids that are playing it don't care. I mean, some of the ones that like to virtue signal and like haven't done any research will probably spam stuff like, hey, this is a stolen game, quit supporting like stealers. But if you actually look into it, which I did, you know, through Charlie anyway, it seems like it's just meh. Okay. I mean, isn't that they were targeting some dude because he declined a contract that made them only make animations for them and only get 50% of the profit? They targeted a dude for declining a contract and made them only make. Okay, so they got mad that a guy declined a contract that split things 50-50 for the animations he made. Like, when you say targeted, did they, like, dox him, or did they just say, hey, this guy sucks? Which, unprofessional, but targeting is a scary word to use. Thoughts cannot be copyrighted. Yeah, exactly. I think from the video, they say the guy whose game was supposedly stolen, the devs supposedly bullied a kid. Yeah, see, and I don't know. Did they actually? No, they made a news report on it and the fact that it can be dangerous for kids thanks to a website called parents.com. Of course they did. Well, you know, the whole parent panic thing has been around since a long time. Target is and made a animation sins channel and made videos on the guy's animations. Oh, well, okay, that seems kind of... Okay, so they made a YouTube video and was like, hey, this is crap. I mean, okay, all right. Didn't Poppy have some NFT shit too, or did I dream that up? I think they did, which I honestly don't care about. If they go for NFTs and their game sucks, then it's very clear that they, much like most AAA games today, tried to put all their eggs in the pay-to-play or the games as a live service basket, and the quality of the content suffered. But if they've got NFTs and the game is good, then I could not care less. I'm not interested in NFTs, but as long as they put out a good product, that's literally all I care about. But if they start going into that scummy stuff like, well, unless you pay for this thing, you know, you're not going to get a good product like everybody else who's shelling out extra money for would, which I have a problem with. Fierce to Fathom would be good for a short stream. First episode's free. Oh, okay, something to look into. Mean-spirited criticisms on my internet? Yeah, because I think the thing to remember is that if Poppy's Playtime, if I got the vibe that I think I got, it's an indie studio, which means it's probably got like 4 main guys and then a bunch of artists and stuff working under them, which, you know, you're probably going to have a lot more petty stuff happen because they're not answering to like a board of directors and they're not going to lose their job because they get into an internet argument with someone, you know. It sounds like the same issue as VR copyright. Someone actually got kidnapped over that. What? Huh. Parents forget about the dumbest shit. Yeah, they do. They do. And I used to be a part of it with FNAF. Yeah, FNAF was the biggest thing ever. It's about 45 minutes longer. Okay, all right. Fears to fathom. I'll definitely have to look into that and get some thumbnail art made. Chad Ezra only cares about gameplay. Yeah, literally. Listen, unless the devs like kill someone or sexually assault someone or kidnap someone or like punch a kid in the face. Maybe not that last one, I don't care. Unless they've done one of those things, I'm going to, if I enjoy the content, then I'm going to enjoy the content. There's been a lot of like policing where it's like, oh, you can't listen to that song. The artist did this. And it's like, did they break the law? Have they served their time? If they did, then fine. I will, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like people really wanting to attack other people for liking things and being like, oh, ho, you can't like this thing. Liking this thing makes you a bad person. Liking this thing makes you aid and abet criminals, which makes you a criminal. Just stop, you know. Okay, you're 2 hours late. Yes, we have completed the fishing game. The fishing game has been beaten. And my palm is still red. I am not happy about that. But I had to do what I had to do. Okay, murderers can do good art. Burzum is pretty cool. Yeah, like, I mean, Mark Wahlberg, didn't he, like, hit a guy with his car and, like, murder him? Or, like, didn't he, like, punch a guy to death? He did something where it looks like a pretty clear case of him, like, roid raging out and beating someone to death or something. But as long as he went through the judicial system, right, then I'm not gonna not watch a movie because he's in it. It's perhaps a decade when that happened. The dude was shoved into a wooden box since he got in a fight with the co-devs. Nuts. Wow, I hope they got prosecuted for that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Poppy Playtime devs hide some lore behind all the NFTs, and you can only find it by getting all the NFTs and getting a 9th NFT unlocked or something? Well, if they did that, then that really sucks. Like, if they're blocking out endings and content based on, you know, so... Do you yourself have to buy the NFTs, or is it that someone somewhere has to buy it and then they can post what the clue is online and then everyone can get together and put all the clues together? I have less of a problem with that, but yeah. Mark did some messed up shit in his youth. Like, how did this dude get a career somehow? Well, it's Hollywood. As long as he's cleaned up his act and he's, you know, repentant, then sure, move on and all that. Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. I think that guy used to get, like, high as a kite and, like, break into houses and stuff. And it seems like he's tried his best to clean up and fly right, which is the whole point of it, right? Or the point isn't just to, like, take bad people out back and, like, shoot them. You do want them to become productive members of society and to reform, you know what I mean? I think most people forget that, where they just get into the punishment mode. And it's like punishment should be used in the idea of reforming. And of course, it's not always possible, but, you know, a lot of times it is. Yeah, they were thinking about getting into NFTs. Well, hopefully everybody threw a big stink about it and they were like, okay, sorry. No, legit didn't see her. I had to wait for her to pull a hand to the driver. I hit her. What? Oh, I guess there's a story there. I want a celebrity to break into my house. What about O.J. Simpson? That guy, I feel like maybe he got away with murder. I would not really feel comfortable being around him. But if he ends up in a movie that's really funny, I'm gonna watch the movie. You know what I mean? Probably pirate it, but, you know. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. is perfect to play Iron Man. Yeah, personality-wise, definitely. All right. I've got to go, but this was a good stream. We beat the game. We got all 4 endings. My palm still hurts. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh yeah, Naked Gun. OJ was in Naked Gun. I've seen like the first 2/3 of that movie. It's not like yeah, exactly, that's a good point. Just because OJ is a murderer, I believe, and he's in Naked Gun doesn't mean I'm not going to see, you know, Naked Gun. I find it to be a good movie. So I guess you just really do have to try to separate the art from the artist. If you can't, that's fine. But I think the line should be drawn at shaming other people for being willing to separate the art from the artist. All right, bye.